as the Whelen safety lights are extinguished atop the Paramount Kia Soul pace car. Flagman Scott Herman giving the 1-to-go signal. We're getting ready to turn them loose. Speaking of Chase James, not only does he lead the points, he's your pole sitter tonight. Jordan McGregor on his outside within striking distance in the point series. So it'll be anxious to see how it shakes out tonight. 50 laps the distance. Side by side they come down. Green flag is out. We're racing right here at Hickory. Side by side, 2 by 2. James McGregor down in the turn number 1. Ford versus Ford for the top spot, with a gaggle of Chevrolets right behind and a couple Toyotas as they go back down in the turn 1 and 2. Neither driver willing to give an inch, as McGregor getting a great run as he comes off of turn number 2, able to now pass Chase James, but James fighting hard on the inside. Touches the quarter panel, gets him a little bit loose. They'll be door-to-door, side-by-side again as they come across the Gardner Group flag stand. Chase James getting a little bit of a hiccup there, sliding up the racetrack, now opening the door for the 75 of Landon Huffman. Their Claremont kid doing double duty tonight as he's down on the inside trying to make quick work of James. And right behind him, well, that's Charging Charlie Watson, and both of these competitors are no strangers to one another, whereas they've raced in this as well as late models all season long. Back down in the turn number 3, Landon Huffman trying to put away the Ford Mustang GSX Wraps car of Chase James. They go back down into turn 1 and 2. Chase James not letting that happen. As James slides up the racetrack just a touch, James getting a little bit loose. 8 tires handle better than 4 as they go back down in the turn number 1. Side by side, door to door for P2. Definitely who's loving to see this. Jordan McGregor has now gotten out to about a 4-car length lead as they go over the bumps and the exit of turn 4. Landon Huffman now securely in P2 as he tries to bring Charlie Watson with him. Charlie Watson alongside of Chase James as they go back down in the turns 3 and 4. All 4 front runners running almost identical lap times with only 0.7 of a second separating the first and second place man. And from third position on back, it is a gaggle of cars you can throw all under a blanket. The number 1 machine is DJ Cranston, the Leaf Hawk Racing machine. Looked like he was looking on the inside of Chase James as well, but Zach Wells had something to say about that as he gets a shove out of turn 2 as they go back down into 3. That's the battle for 5th place. As Wells gives him another shove as they go out of turn number 2, looks to the inside, not able to make anything happen. As Krantz is able to make that Toyota just as wide as possible to keep Wells from being able to pass him. As they go back down in the turns 1 and 2, 10 laps on the board, 40 laps left to go to settle round number 4 here in the Big Ten Challenge. Last winner, if you're keeping up with Big Ten Challenge points, was Christopher Martin Jr. able to get his first win of the season in round number 3. Down to the turns 3 and 4, McGregor still holds the point, holding about a steady 0.7 of a second over Landon Huffman, who's trying to reel him back in. And you see on your screen, on back through the field, Zach Wells now getting a little bit of pressure from the number 5 of Trey Knife from the Shuffletown Industrial Services Chevrolet. As Knife trying to bring former feature winner this season, Graham Holler, through the field with him. Many of these drivers again looking for their first win. It's been a great win, a great year of parity in the Paramount Auto Group Limited Late Models, having many different winners this season. As we look to see if we can add another one tonight. 15 laps on the board. And again, if you're unfamiliar with limited late models versus our regular late models that we run twins with here at Hickory Motor Speedway, biggest difference between the two cars, carburetors and used tires. All these cars are made to run scuff tires, so none of them are new. And That definitely makes for some interesting racing action. You just get the luck of the draw each week when you come to the track. Sometimes you'll get a great set, and sometimes maybe not so much. And it works out to where, it's as even a playing field as you can have running scuff tires like that. Track manager does a great job of keeping some good tires out there for the guys. And we have caution on the raceway. Caution is on the speedway on lap 17. As I'm starting to see a couple umbrellas pop out, so it looks like we may be having a little bit of weather moving into the area. Reeling in McGregor at the end of that last run. We're in the Jeff Kincaid restart zone. Green flag is out, and we're racing right here at Hickory. 2 by 2, they go back down in the turn number 1. McGregor trying to put the finishing touches on what could be a great night. 16 laps into a 50-lap shootout here. Both cars side by side, inches away from one another. Neither driver giving an inch. It's Ford versus Chevrolet. On the high side, trying to take the position. The Claremont kid, Landon Huffman, pulls around Jordan McGregor. As they go back down to turn 3, Crazy Chain Chase James trying to make quick work in his Ford Mustang on the TRD machine of Charlie Watson. As they come through, Chase now getting a little bit of the business from Zach Wells. Wells coming into the picture from P5, trying to get on up front. Great racing action, just anywhere you look on the racetrack. As you can see in picture there, the number 1 Leaf Hawk machine driven by DJ Krantz looking on the inside of Graham Holler. That's the battle for P6. As they come through and go back down to turn number 1, the number 1 machine having the better preferred line here at Hickory, but Holler able to hold his own on the outside. It looks like Krantz may be able to make the task work for him as they dump down in the turn number 1. Here comes Holler back on the outside, trying to fight back, just cannot get that car to rotate. As they go back down on the turn 1, there'll be nose to tail, and then you can see the battle coming in of Mark Johnson on the inside of the 5, being piloted by Trey Knipe. Haven't talked a lot about Mark Johnson, the Rocky Club Pizzeria machine, but he's trying to drive his way forward. For 8th position. And Mark Johnson just not able to, again, ladies and gentlemen, get the car to bite and actually rotate off the corner. Knipe able to give him some room there, as both drivers have not been trading paint as of yet, but now Johnson slides on into the back. Looks like there'll be nose to tail for the time being. Back up front, the number 1 trying to look on the inside of Zach Wells. That's the battle for P4. Wells able to slam the door on that one. How about DJ Krantz coming into tonight's action in that Leaf Hawk Racing Toyota? I haven't seen him here in a few weeks at Hickory Motor Speedway, but coming back. Oh, we've got 2 of them in the wall over here in turn 1 and 2. That's the number 22 machine of Chris Thaxton. And as you can see, skid marks going into the wall. Absolutely terrible wreck right there. Going right into turn 1 and 2. As you can see, the driver of the other car can't even tell what number that is right off. Moving around in there, so that's a great sign anytime you see a wreck like that happen. Whether it be on the short track here at Hickory Motor Speedway or the high banks of Daytona, anytime you can come out of an accident and not be any worse than that is a good thing. Safety lights are extinguished. We're going to race it side by side. Jordan McGregor, Huffman coming out hardcore as he comes out of turn 2, just totally driving around Jordan McGregor as they dive off down into turn 3 and 4. Crazy Train Chase James trying to run on the outside of number 9. Halfway being shown now by Flagman Scott Herman 25 more times around this famous 3/8 mile shorter track. Back down in the turn 3 again as you see Charlie Watson still trying to work on the inside. That's a Toyota versus Ford battle right there. Again, Chase James coming in for tonight's racing action, 28 points ahead of number 66, Zach Wells, who runs just right behind him. So both of those drivers looking to have an excellent night tonight to advance their chances of becoming this year's track champion. Charlie Watson trying to put Chase James away as they go down to the turn 3. Now has him cleared as he goes down into 3 and 4. James trying the crossover move, not able to get the nose of that Ford Mustang down low enough. Lap 28 going on the board. Now looks to the inside. Watson washing up the racetrack just a touch. Now just one car length of separation between the two. Interesting line there that Charlie Watson has chosen to run, using that higher line where you miss the bumps. Again, if you've never been to Hickory Motor Speedway, it's a little bumpy right there at the Jeff D. K. start zone right down on the bottom of the track. And Charlie Watson choosing the line less traveled. Trying to find a little bit of extra speed up there. 20 laps left to go as Landon Huffman, the Claremont kid, in the Buckhorn Propane Chevrolet shows the way. With 19 laps left to go, we'll go ahead and reset the field here for you. Top 5, Landon Huffman, Jordan McGregor, Charlie Watson, Chase James, and Zach Wells bring out your top 5. Here at Hickory, and it looks like Landon Huffman may have found something here tonight in this limited late model ride because he is checking out on Zach Wells now. 8 to 10 car lengths now the distance between the two competitors. And we've got one spot on the front stretch. That's the number 97 of Billy Jack Lester in the Ascent Construction Group Chevrolet. Spun around as well as the number 2 of Ray Alfalfa. Both drivers running towards the back of the field there. Green flag is out. We're live at 5 right here at Hickory Speedway. 2x2, limited late model action coming at you out of turn 2. Jordan McGregor down on the inside trying to get by Landon Huffman. And look who is coming to play now, the number 9 of Charlie Watson, charging through the field as they get back down to the turns number 1 and 2. Watson trying to charge around McGregor on the outside, not able to make it happen that time by. Now he looks to give him a little bit of a shove as he'll get right to the back bumper, not even touch him as they get to turn number 4. 34 laps on the board. Only 16 laps left to go to settle this one. As they come around and complete yet another circuit, 15 laps left to go. That looks like the number 9 getting some pressure from Crazy Train Chase James trying to get up into that final podium position. As James looks down on the inside of Watson. Watson not letting it happen. Again, if you're just joining us, Watson been running the high line most of the evening, able to make it work for him. Able to gain position as well as maintain, as you just saw there. As they dump back off down to the turns 3 and 4, running the metal line and a half taller than James. And James running what we would typically consider the preferred line here at Hickory.